Ocarina of Time. All right, we're back playing Zelda.
We sure are.
Yeah, we are.
We had to run to Starbucks because we were parched.
In the snow. You should send me that video so I can put it in the
okay.
actual video.
It's on Twitter, but we'll put it in. Or Brandon will put it in.
We thought he thought he was taking a picture, but he took like a 4-second video.
Just holding the camera.
And it is snowing outside.
It's just so pretty.
I wanted to go get the coffee and come back before it got like too bad to drive in.
We accomplished that.
Yeah, because there's a Starbucks 5 minutes from my house. I want you to have this potato.
It's very fleshy, isn't it?
The
Ocarina is a better skin tone.
I want you to have my kidney just in case.
Oh no!
You drink yourself crazy.
The Ocarina is a better skin tone than the skin tone.
It is.
Like
it definitely is.
Maybe it's just me. Also, is his ear kind of green?
It is. Well, I mean,
clean your ears, Link.
Yo, listen up. Here's a story about a little guy that lives in a green world.
Oh my god.
Eiffel 65.
His ears are green.
I know.
Everything is green.
Her hair is green. What is it? What is this, anime?
It does. You know you're watching it. Let me just give you guys anime pro tip. Poncho.
Anime pro tip.
Poncho, anime pro tip. You know you're watching a good anime when all of the best girls have different neon-colored hair. They each have to have different colors, so you can tell them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you can tell them apart.
Yeah, their names don't matter because they're always
the world's most conformist art style.
Their names don't matter because it's always some, even dubbed, it's always, like a Japanese name.
Oni-chan.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do on the bed?
I just recently watched Sword Art Online, and you got like Kazuhito or whatever fuck it. You know, it's like there's never like Steve.
Yeah.
The anime with John.
Yeah. Eat your hamburgers.
What is that?
Oh, you haven't seen that? There's a webcomic.
Eat your oatmeal. Oh no, I haven't.
Where they're making fun of dubbed stuff, where they call stuff by the wrong name, and it's like this guy's being served rice balls and he doesn't want them, and the other guy's just like, eat your hamburgers.
No, I haven't seen that. So I'm supposed to go to the princess, and then after the princess tells me all that shit, I'm supposed to go back to Saria or Sarah.
If you want, yeah.
Well, aren't you supposed to? Because then you get to what's his nuts.
Yeah, you have to go back to her eventually.
Yeah, so it'd be better to do that right away.
And that is what Saria asks, or what Navi tells you to do, which is sort of the canon.
See, that has always been my biggest fucking. You know, I never, but before Breath of the Wild, I did not like Zelda.
He's not gonna make it.
Because it's so, like, they never, like, it's too fucking, you know.
You can pull out Navi and ask her
right now. But that's the thing. But Navi never tells you, like, this is what you need to do. It's always like, I'm gonna give you a hint. Fucking, you know, I'm not gonna tell you exactly what you need to do.
Well, in the forest, you can't really do anything.
And will I make it?
I already called it. You wouldn't.
Will I make it? Sick.
Oh, wow. Oh! Does that count? Leave a comment.
It definitely counts. Why wouldn't it count?
Well, it's not daytime in the city.
Oh, that sucks. So I have to go back out?
Well, you can't go back out. The door is closed. But you can go over there and talk to the singing lady.
Does she make it daytime?
No, she's just cute.
Well, then...
You don't hear her singing?
Oh, there's Marin.
It's a haunting mallet.
Hey, your clothes! Give them to me!
Your clothes, your boots, your motorcycle.
Fairy boy!
Hey, let's keep the slurs out of this. So what did I say I was going to tell you? Power crouch stabbing.
Yes.
So, besides being a powerful sexual maneuver...
you can do this at night?
No.
Then what do I have to do?
There has to be like a day-night cycle. But basically you need to...
Does it change right here?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So you can go and talk to the owl, I guess.
So I can get the... Okay.
He won't let you do anything.
I can get the process started.
Else, yeah. Hey, Link, this way. We just spoke, but... So basically the game... And this is on all versions of the N64. I don't know about the others, but probably. The game doesn't have a properly coded value for how much damage a crouch stab will do, which is when you hold R and then push forward and hit B. So you'll be holding your shield and crouching, and Link will do a stabbing animation. You want to try it? You have to be not using L targeting, just like this. Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
That's a crouch stab.
Oh.
But the game doesn't know how much damage that's supposed to do for some reason. It loses track. And so that move will always do the same amount of damage as your last attack. So
Boing!
Exactly. So like the Deku stick normally does twice as much damage as your sword, and a jump attack does twice as much damage as whatever weapon you're using. So if you do a jump attack with the Deku stick, it would be 4 times as much damage.
Can I just go ahead and do this?
Yeah, you can take a shot.
Okay. I mean, I assume all the guards are in the same places.
Yep. Oh, pretty much. It's not going to change day or night. But,
I'm interrupting you, I'm sorry.
yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, Deku stick is twice as strong as your sword. And a jump attack, where you hold L and hit A, is twice as strong as just swinging your sword. So if you combine the two of those into a Deku stick jump attack, it's 4 times as strong as swinging your Kokori sword.
Oh.
And then you can just basically store that, and then use no other moves until you do crouch stabs. And each crouch stab will do as much damage as a Deku stick jump attack. And you can kill Goma like in about a second.
Right, I have seen that. So I need to go in the water, right?
Take a swim. You need to infiltrate the castle.
There's money in these waters!
In the moat.
It's so weird. Why is there money in there?
That's video games, man.
Nintendo logic?
Yeah, I guess.
Smile and nod?
Yeah, just move along. Move along.
So I have to do this puzzle...
You're not going to talk to Mario? Oh,
I mean...
shit, man. He's at least just laying there.
Wait, aren't I supposed to talk to Malin first?
I think you have to go back and forth.
Fuck!
But, I mean, you're here, so you've already done half of the back and forth. Come on, our ranch is so fun. We have horses.
What's in here? Is there anything important in here?
You can't go in there, and it always bugged me as a kid. But that's where you get thrown out if you get caught.
Oh.
They just throw you out that door.
And you're supposed to push...
Which is
so
weird,
I
because...
have to go back?
They throw you out of the castle, but not off the grounds.
Right.
They just throw you, like, literally, like,
Stay
right
there.
outside the moat.
Yeah.
You know, like, you're not even... You're behind these guards still.
Okay.
So-
Capture me.
Hey, what the fuck?
I cut your butt, though.
Some kid just came up and shanked me in the ass.
So Marin should be here while it's daytime?
Malin. But yeah.
Marin.
She should be here now.
What up, girl? Are you going to the castle? Would you mind finding my dad?
He's a deadbeat.
He ran off
I
with
mean, he must have fallen asleep
He
somewhere.
ran off with another woman.
He went out to get cigarettes and hasn't come back.
He was supposed to bring me some.
Oh, shit.
I told him I sent him on a cigarette run.
Dude.
Banana egg!
Do you ever watch Jerry Springer Show?
Mm-mm.
No?
Never seen one episode
Really? You are missing out.
of, like, Seinfeld or...
Wait, Seinfeld, what?
I've never seen an episode of Seinfeld. I've never seen an episode of The Simpsons.
You are answering many questions I didn't ask.
Up until a couple weeks ago, I'd never driven through a drive-thru before.
Wait, what?
Legit.
What? Did you just prefer...
Why can't I climb this?
Because you're not perfectly lined up.
There we go.
Do you just prefer to go inside?
No, well, I mean, I just never did it. Like, I don't know why. It might have been...
Wait. You lost your virginity before you drove through a drive-thru.
I bought a house before I drove through a drive-thru. Somebody, I was having that conversation with somebody after it happened. He was like, "You're part of the very,
You
very...
just jump down.
No, I'm going to do this the right way."
No, you don't...
He said, "You're part of the very exclusive club of people who have bought a house before they drove through a drive-thru." He was like, "When I bought a car, it was like the first thing I did."
Go get some food.
Yeah.
You can finally go by yourself to one of the few restaurants that your teenage ass can afford. That is weird, man. So what inspired you? What was your... How did you lose your drive-thru virginity?
It was... I wanted Taco Bell at 1 a.m.
That'll do it.
Like, I went grocery shopping, and that Walmart is right across the street from that Taco Bell, and the lobby closed at 1 in the morning, and I got there at 1:01.
Oh, those assholes.
I was like, okay, you know what? There's nobody in line. I'm just gonna pop my cherry.
Yeah, we pull up to the Starbucks tonight, and he's like, "Oh, there's only one guy in line for the drive-thru. We're still gonna go in though."
I don't want to do it. I still want to.
Okay.
Like, I'll do it if I have to, but if given a choice,
Just go inside. Yeah, I prefer it too. What's up?
didn't turn off the timer, did you?
Oh shit.
Oh God.
That's all right. I can read them on my computer.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't too.
I don't know why you didn't.
More money.
Yeah, it's returned. I guess they had a party at the castle, and
Yeah.
they all threw
In a day.
They all threw pennies into the moat and made wishes.
No, that should be the fountain inside. I just gotta wait for the morning.
Well,
for this
see, they throw it
egg
into
to
the fountain, and then it spurts out right over there.
Right.
And ends up in the moat.
Right.
Those are rich people's
Right.
spare change that you're collecting to buy required items to beat the game.
The girl from the ranch asked us to find her father. I wonder where he is. See, they don't give you... You know what I mean? And, you know...
So you don't know what to do now?
No, I'm totally lost.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I know what to do.
Okay.
You can't hear the sarcasm in my voice. You wait for the morning for the egg to hatch, and then you take the egg to him and be like, "Chicken, bitch!" And then he wakes up.
Most kids wouldn't be able to get back here this fast. So the egg would hatch first.
Well, it's good to know I'm ahead of the curve when it comes
you
to
are
children.
way better than a 6-year-old.
That's good.
So now the egg hatched, and now he's like, it's the miracle of life.
Da-da-da-da.
And so you're supposed to use the rooster.
I got a cock in my hand.
Oh no.
Check out my cock.
You are ahead of the curve for a kid. Link walking up to...
Slightly above the curve.
Ugh. Oh god, that reminds me of a really terrible joke.
I play at the level of a 20-year-old, but I have the personality of a 7-year-old. She's really gonna let me have it. Does he vault the... or no?
No, he just runs.
What was he doing there? Delivering milk?
I guess he was
delivering chickens?
He was delivering milk and fell asleep.
Do you guys need eggs? No.
Okay, I'm gonna sleep in your yard.
Yeah. Don't mind me.
There you go. Well, I think we lost the topic earlier when you sprung that drive-through thing on me. Jerry Springer.
Oh, sure.
So you've never watched any Jerry Springer
No.
or the Maury Show?
Nope.
They are some of the... How do I describe this? They are entertaining to watch.
Wait, Maury? Like...
Yeah.
Like...
The Maury Show. You're not the father.
Oh, sure.
All that.
I mean, I'm aware of that.
Yeah, the Jerry Springer Show is a similar affair.
You gotta do both, please?
You do need both. I think you might be able to do a really fancy jump to make it with just one.
Well, I am not fancy.
Neither am I.
I don't even go through drive-thrus.
This is drive-thrus are not fancy.
Nope.
Okay, so how do I describe this? They're entertaining in the worst possible way
Aren't they
something
really...
can be entertaining.
Isn't No, wait.
Not Seinfeld. That's totally
Jerry Springer. Okay, no, Jerry... Okay, yeah, I heard Jerry Seinfeld in my head.
I thought you might
Yeah,
have.
absolutely, Jerry Springer. I've seen Springer and Maury. Yeah, absolutely. The trashy, yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
How did it take you so long
I
to hear
heard
what
Jerry, and I thought Jerry Seinfeld. Sorry for being a little higher brow than...
That one got stuck in the queue for a while.
It did.
That process.
It did.
Oh!
.exe.
Yeah. You can go. Oh, now it's too late. But,
He didn't look behind him, does he?
no.
What up, bitch?
Don't stab him in the ass, though.
I can't.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could not even treat his ass with a pincushion even if I wanted to. I could just run, right?
So I've taken to watching
Sick.
Jerry and Maury clips on YouTube, and they just, some of them just blow me away with how funny they are.
That shit's fake. You know that shit's fake.
Oh yeah, like to some degree they are.
It's fake.
It ranges from 100% scripted. These are paid actors to
This could be real.
These people actually have a quarrel, but we've blown it up to be what our viewers like to see,
Right.
and we've fed them some lines to say for the intro. Because whenever you watch one of those shows, they'll always have a clip at the beginning where they bring on somebody on the show. Like, here, do you want to just do an episode of Jerry
Right now?
or Maury? We can just do one.
You are not the father.
No, I'm like from okay. You know, so we'll have our own show. Here it is. All right, so welcome to the
Should we do it during
BC
the cutscene?
to the BC and Ponch show. Yeah, the cutscene will just fucking run, man.
But wait, hang on. Before we do this, one thing. Not the cutscene, but the Easter eggs.
Oh my god!
I love these.
Aren't they cool?
Well, I don't need a stick. Put the stick away. I said put the stick away. So there's Yoshi, Peach, Mario, and then there's
Luigi,
Bowser.
right?
Isn't there Bowser?
Luigi.
And Bowser.
Oh, and Bowser. Wow, look at that.
You didn't know Bowser?
Does Bowser's nose kind of look like Peach's head? Is that just me?
It's just you. They are the same color. That is...
There you go.
All
The way it was clipped there, it kind of looked like it was Peach's head in front of Bowser.
And there's nothing in this other window.
This is just a plant.
Like, how boring.
You can only fit so many Easter eggs into one game.
Are there any more that you know about?
Like
that are as blatant?
Not on the top of my head, but there might be. I'm probably forgetting one. So the show started out like, welcome to the BC and Poncho show.
Mm-hmm.
Please welcome Jessica to the show. And everyone will clap and the camera pans to Jessica.
And she walks out. And...
Yeah, or she's already sitting there next to the host.
Sure.
And then it's like, Jessica's here today to ask her boyfriend Mark a question. She needs to know if he's been cheating on her. And the audience will go, oh, and it'll cut to Mark in the back. And Mark is like shaking his head and doing like the nope hand gestures, like, I didn't cheat on her. And then it'll cut to some clips, like, here's what Jessica had to say about this. And it'll cut to an earlier recorded segment where Jessica's like, my boyfriend Mark is a dog. I treat him right, and all he does is run around on me.
They basically already did the show.
And they're clearly reading off a teleprompter, and they're being like coached to yell all the lines, like they're angry. It's so obvious. So obviously fake. So there'll be this really clean part where they do that. And then they'll bring Mark out. And then rather than it being clean and like scripted, the two of them will just yell at each other. And it'll be total mess. Can't understand anything they're saying. They're just repeating themselves. And just sounding dumb, basically.
Dude, Springer was...
And then somebody might fight, and that's basically the episode.
That dude, what's his nuts, got a spinoff. The security guard guy?
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
A Jerry Springer security guard.
First of all, Springer was so popular, like late 90s.
Oh,
like,
extremely, yeah.
Oh my god. And then, I can't remember his name. It's like...
I can think of his face.
Goofy, yeah, I can think of his face too. Goofy looking white guy.
Yeah.
But he got his own spin-off show, which is essentially the same...
The same show?
Oh, that's one of those names I feel like I should know.
It really isn't.
I know obscure stupid shit like that never comes in handy ever. Oh god.
That's a good trivia question though.
Give me his first letter of his name and I would get it. Paul.
G.
Stanley.
Nope.
It's the whole lineup of Kiss.
Chris. Gene.
John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
There you go.
Oh, I can't remember his name. John. Is it John something?
I don't know. But anyway, I have a coworker who's from Egypt.
Okay.
This seems unrelated.
I'm about to say, dying to see how these correlate.
I'm about to tie it together.
Okay.
So, she's Muslim, and most of the people in Egypt are. So her whole family is. A lot of friends and relatives are. So, just coming from that culture, I described the Jerry Springer show to her because she'd never heard of it. And, like...
How old is she?
It's like 30s.
Okay.
But she didn't believe like that could exist.
Right.
That they could get...
It's a very foreign concept to her.
Yeah. And so I pulled up an episode, and it was an episode of the Maury Show where there was one of those paternity things. It's like, is he my
like
baby?
Every episode?
That's what Maury does, and that and lie detectors. But that's what I've noticed, is that Maury is more about paternity tests and lie detector tests. And Jerry just wants people to fight.
Physical conflict, yeah.
It's like a Roman Colosseum, but with cheating.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, there you go. What is the thing guys do where they pull their shirts off when they're about to fight?
Well, other than to just look tough, I have to imagine it's to... I feel like your opponent has an advantage because they have something to grab onto. They can... Basically, I imagine they can pull the back of your shirt like down over your head to where you can't see.
I guess.
No, I mean that's a legit thing. Like I'm no Street Fighter, but
I feel like the best handle on a guy is his belt, though. Like, and that's even more accessible.
Yeah, but they're not
with your shirt off.
If you're a dude who's willing to get into a street fight, you're not going to touch somebody's dick. Like nowhere close. Yeah, like I've seen videos of like people going into the hood and try to start fights, and you know, dude, they're about to square up, and then guy just drops trout. He's got like a banana hammock on, and the other guy just runs the other way. Like they're so homophobic that they will not like defend their own honor.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that too.
They just run away.
Oh man!
But I got a letter.
Wow, it is Princess Zelda's autograph.
I'm gonna sell it on eBay.
There you go.
It's like I didn't save the world, but man, I got a few $100 for that letter.
There you go.
All right.
So I'm describing the Mario show to my coworker, and I showed her an episode, and it just blew her away that this thing could exist. Because like over in Egypt, the most common thing that will happen if someone gets pregnant outside of wedlock,
Right.
huge scandal,
Right.
embarrassing, very embarrassing for the family,
Right.
very looked down upon.
Sidebar: I always thought Impa and Sheik were the same person. Keep going.
That is a little confusing because they're both Sheikah, but yeah. Oh, you killed my train of thought instead. I don't know where I was.
It's so out of. She was amazed at.
It's so like looked down upon.
You got to be ready for these sidebars,
in
man.
Muslim culture,
right?
That, like, you can't get an abortion over there. Like you just can't get one unless it's medically necessary.
Or
you go like to like
jail?
Europe or something.
You
I don't
get
know.
stoned to death.
Then you just can't find one. Like you'd have to leave the country to find a doctor who would do it. But so what they'll do is they'll hide away for the whole time that they're showing how pregnant they are, and they'll leave the baby on a doorstep of a mosque or something. Just because you can't. The kid will have a better life as an orphan than as a bastard.
Right.
Because of how looked down upon that is.
Really?
Yeah. So for her to see this show and see people on there who not only were having sex out of wedlock,
So she was mortified.
but were having sex out of wedlock with multiple people,
Right.
and got pregnant and didn't know which one was the one that got them
Right.
pregnant,
How is this a mystery?
was like 3 levels of unbelievable. It was amazing. So I was like, oh, welcome to America.
Did you ever see that viral video? It might be Indian. It's a game
The
show.
loony bun is fine, Benihana.
It's How Can She Slap? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
So it's I need to go back to Saria right now, right? That's what I need to do.
Yeah. You see, that's weird though, because Impa tells you to go to Death Mountain.
So it's a misdirection?
But then
that's horseshit.
But then Navi pops up and is like, what would Saria say if we were on a quest from the princess?
Is she in the forest?
Yeah, that's where she lives, man. She's a Kokiri. She
No,
can't
I mean
leave.
in the forest, like in front of the forest temple.
Yep.
Is that where I have to go?
Yep.
So
Lost Woods.
there's a. That's so. 20 years later, that effect right there, the Deku nut, is just so comical.
Yeah, at least make some smoke and then have her be gone.
There's a ninja.
The straight up disappearing doesn't work.
There's a video. There's a viral clip of, and this is old, right?
How can she slap?
It has to be. You've never seen it before.
No.
It's. I'm assuming Indian. That might be racist, but I don't know. It's like they're on a sound stage and it looks like a reality show.
Mm-hmm.
There's a host to the left. There's 2 contestants to the right that are.
Contestants or guests?
Or
is it a game show?
I think. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But there's 2 dudes standing there in like outfits. And there's a woman walking around in leather, all leather stuff, and she's like a dominatrix, right?
Oh.
I think she has a whip or something.
If you say so.
And she's berating these 2 dudes standing there. And I forget what she says.
Is this a game show or a porno?
It's not a porno, because it's on YouTube. I forget what she says, but one of the guys says something kind of douchey to her, right?
Mm-hmm. You don't talk back to a dominatrix.
Well, it was like mildly douchey, but it wasn't anything to warrant the reaction, because this woman, he says this thing, and then this woman just hits him. What's up there then?
Up where?
Isn't it up there?
Up where? You're pointing outside the map.
Am I? Oh,
yeah.
Sorry. Okay. So the woman, he says this douchey thing, and the woman just hits him, and without thinking, the dude immediately just wham right across her face.
Retaliate?
Oh my god! And she immediately goes from tough bitch to just like gentle girl. You know, she holds her face and like kind of cowers away, right?
Yeah.
And an armada of white knights. It literally has to be like 50 dudes. come out from behind the camera and just whoop this guy's ass, right?
I get the feeling that him hitting back is not part of the show.
Well, but it's like... But
you're missing out something.
What?
Yeah, let's look at this. Look at that. What's going on over here?
As the guys are coming out from behind the cameras, he's just like, how can she slap? How can she slap? You know, like, she can hit me, but I can't hit her? That's horse shit.
Yeah, that's how it works, man.
Like, what kind of sexist...
Hey, try and hit the middle of the target.
I mean, what if I like the number 30? Maybe I just
you know how targets work?
Maybe I just like the number 30.
How can she slap?
I just want 30.
We're gonna have to watch that between videos here. Oh my gosh. But you haven't seen Benny Llama?
Mm-mm.
That's my favorite Indian viral video meme. There's this actual...
Oh, sick.
It's this actual pop song that's in Hindi. And it went viral because somebody made a video where they did a misheard... Jump down there, too. Check it out. They did a misheard lyrics video, and all the subtitles are hilarious.
Oh, I just do this for money, right?
I think you can get a piece of heart if you want.
If you're here long enough?
Yeah, you can skip it if you want. It's kind of a long Simon Says game.
Oh, no, we're doing this.
Okay, it goes up to 8 notes, which is longer than most people can remember, actually. 7 is about where people cap out.
How many are there?
You have to do it like 3 times. They just give you money a couple times, and then there's a heart at the end. I was like, were you remembering it?
I just missed the first one. Never mind. Climb back up the ladder.
Too hard. I give up.
And they give it to you twice.
Yeah. Well, if they just did it once, it'd be a lot harder to recall. Even right away. A left, up, A down. That's how I always did it to remember it.
Give me some money.
I'd sing along and I'd say the words. And eventually...
They give you a green rupee, yeah. Thanks! Worth the trouble.
They did a better job with that in later Zelda games. So, which other Zelda games have you played? You've beaten Breath of the Wild.
We can't talk about this when I'm doing this.
That's too many things at once. A, up, down.
So...
Alright, it's focused. Simon Says it's going to take all of BC's focus here.
Yeah. So, Zelda games I've played or Zelda games I've beaten?
Played significantly. Enough to say, like, oh yeah, I played that.
Like, for an hour or
beaten.
halfway through?
Just beaten.
Zelda games I've beaten is literally...
Right, left.
Zelda games I've beaten is Breath of the Wild and the original.
Okay. That's a good pair.
So, the very first one and the very last one.
Honestly, probably 2 of the best. Because the original was a fucking masterpiece.
I actually faked sick from school once senior year just so I could finish the original.
I took 2 days off work when Fallout 4 came out to play it through.
Oh, this isn't the same thing.
I should have just kept those vacation days.
I don't like Fallout.
I didn't like Fallout 4 very much.
I'm not a...
New Vegas was better.
And I feel like...
Fight me in the comments.
This is easy. See, and that kind of goes hand in hand with my Zelda argument, because I just don't like... Like, it's not that I don't like open world stuff. It's just that... I don't like... How do I describe it? I don't know. Maybe, perhaps my logic is a bit flawed.
You don't like big empty worlds. Nobody likes that.
Well, yeah, and Fallout, like, the only Fallout I played was 3, and it was depressing. You know, it's like... And it wasn't interesting.
Fallout 3 had a lot of invisible walls that bothered me. Like, trying to get places, you would try to go in a straight line and hit walls constantly and have to circle around and circle around. You're getting there. Last one.
But when it comes to Zelda... Oh, God, hang on.
A down, A down. Up, left, A, left. A left.
When it comes to
Got
Zelda, I've beaten those 2 Zeldas. I played Skyward Sword for maybe an hour. I've gotten to the one spot in Wind Waker. I got to the
one spot in Wind Waker?
The spot in Wind Waker where you have to fish for the Triforce pieces.
Oh, fuck that.
And then I quit.
Yeah, I was. Oh my God.
I've never played Twilight Princess. I've never played...
there are many more if you're going to list the ones you haven't played. There's like 20.
I'm talking about console only.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
I've never played a handheld one. And I have...
We are 3 for 3 on saying no to the owl.
I'm
proud of you.
I have Link to the Past and Twilight Princess. I just haven't really played them.
Yeah, I see Link to the Past over on the shelf there in a really nice custom case.
And what fuck.
Too late.
You know what? Next time we'll get through the forest. How about that? So we're already a half hour. All right.
Next time on Gay Grumps.
No! We can't make that comparison. We are gay, though.